Why'd you have to do me like that? Can you focus on my face? Thanks. I was like very fast talking in my last video, so I'm gonna try to like bring it down. We have a checkered past, but it's fine. It's fine. I don't even know where to begin. Haus Labs. Haus Labs. I'm gonna be trying the Stupid Love Haus Labs palette. This is the palette. Ooh. Can I just first start off by saying I haven't liked any of the other packaging for Haus Labs. I'm into this. I like it. Simple. I love it. I've always been a fan of paper palettes. Love the love that. Like that, just love that. So graphic and striking, but simple. Love it. I mean, like this imagery, obsessed with it. Love that. Beautiful little insert. Like, are you kidding? I want to keep that. I love it. I think it's fantastic. The palette, the colors, these speak to me. This is the first time that Haus Labs products, the colors have actually been like, oh shit, yes. I want to use that. I want to put that on my face. I don't know why. I think it's just the colors that like Gaga uses in general, her makeup artist puts on her. Our skin tones are very different. But this, I looked at it and I was like, ooh, this blue, like, are you kidding? This one, these, like, I'm loving it. Also, it looks like the formulas are gonna be really nice. I'm hoping that they are. I didn't try the last palette. I love it. Also, nice big mirror, you know? Got a nice weight to it. This, like, we're getting somewhere. The sticker is so not centered, but I don't really care. So we're gonna start off with the eyes because I have no idea. Like I said, I didn't try the last palette because I just wasn't into it. Looked boring to me, didn't like the packaging, whatever. I ended up like giving it away or something. I'm gonna start off with the eyes because I don't know how much fallout we're gonna get. Also, no plan. No idea what I'm doing. Have not thought about it at all. God, I'm out of breath from my last video. I'm gonna prep underneath my eyes using the Milk Makeup Cooling Water Eye Patches. I always do this when I do my eyes first. They're so fun. It just feels nice. It's like a little spa. Before we get into the shadow, I'm gonna start off by sketching out my eyebrows. So that we have a frame for the eyeshadow. All right, so for my eye primer, I'm gonna use the Anastasia one because it's super light and I want vibrancy. Okay, so what I'm gonna start off with is Plastic Doll, which is this, I don't know, on camera it looks a little bit more light, but it's just basically like a kind of a pale, like baby doll pink. Not quite too saturated, you know? Is baby doll pink like kind of soft, right? There is a lot of kickback when I dip my brush in, so I'm hoping that these are incredibly pigmented. And this is what I'm gonna use as like my transition shade. So I'm gonna start kind of like up, because I wanna do dramatic, so I'm gonna start like up above my crease. That's a really nice soft pink. It's a little chalky feeling, kind of dry. Like maybe just like the tiniest bit of filler, you know? Like it's not too, it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't feel like too pigmented to me. You have to build it up a bit. Oh, well, that's pretty. I had to build it up a little bit, but I kind of like that. I like when a shadow is a little bit more versatile, especially a color like that. You know, you could do like a really light wash on the lid and make it like just a hue using a smaller brush. This is the Morphe M456 brush. I'm going to pick up Enigma, which is this blue right here. Man, there's so many colors that I want to use. It's gonna be really difficult. So I'm gonna kind of like blend those together. Oh, we are getting some fallout though. Weird. I'm having kind of a hard time building that up too, and it's looking a little patchy and dry as well. Like I'm having a really hard time building up the pigment. Don't do this to me again. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't know how it looks on camera to you guys. It looks patchy to me here, which is kind of disappointing. I'm gonna pick up Sign, this like deep cobalty blue, and I don't know what to do with it, but I like it and I want to use it. I don't know what to do with it. So much comes off, by the way, when I have a feeling these shadows are gonna really stain my eyes. We'll find out. Definitely glad that I did my eyes first. Yeah, is it weird? I don't know. I can't tell if I'm being too harsh or not, but I feel like there's a lot of filler in these shadows. Like they're not incredibly pigmented. which sometimes can be good for blending, you know, so that you're not building up like way too much all at once. It's going on like a little bit patchy, it doesn't really want to blend. It kind of feels like it's erasing other colors. I don't know. Kind of wish I'd watched, I think Nikki Tutorials did a video with this, did she? Kind of wish that I watched a video with it first so I knew what to expect. Maybe this is better though. Doesn't it look like there's no color up here now? I can't tell. Ooh, that's a fucking bomb ass silver though. But it, Free Woman just fell right out of the palette. Man, I take this shit personally. I'm gonna use that color, but like, fuck, I don't even know what to do because, well, I didn't try this one. No. All of the foily ones don't have very much payoff, like when I swatch them. Like, I think that one is supposed to be a little bit more of an iridescent, kind of maybe like a topper shade. But Rain on Me, for example, it's so sheer, which like isn't necessarily bad. It's just, I don't know. It's not what I was expecting. It's not what I wanted. That is a nice fucking color. I wanted dark though. I literally am at a loss. I think I'm gonna go in with Motion, which is this color right here. It's like a black with a silvery, well, there's a bunch of different colors. There's purple and silver, I think. Pearl, I can't really tell. This is basically a matte black shadow with some pearl in it, but I wanted some black. The black and the dark blue aren't terrible. Now I'm gonna go in with Fun Tonight, which is this dark blue. It definitely felt like there was filler in this shade, but I'm gonna try to build it up as much as I possibly can because I really want a color like that. I might spritz it, but let's see how it goes with this. So I'm really like, I'm going in at an angle and I'm pushing the brush into it so I can pick up as much pigment as possible. Let's build that up. It doesn't look terrible, but I'm having a hard time putting it down. It might be better spritzed, but let's just try this first. That doesn't look too bad, right? Yeah, that's not too bad. I don't mind that. I really have to like press it onto my skin though. But that's kind of pretty. That's not bad. I don't mind that. That's nice. It's a little peacocky, you know? And then I just really want to like include some warmth. So I'm going to pick up Sour Candy, which is really interesting. It's kind of like, it's got pink and like orange pearl or pink and gold pearl with kind of like a burnt orange or like rustic looking base. I'm going to do the same thing, kind of go in at an angle and like push up a bunch of the pigment so that I can pick it up because I really want to go in with this. I like the color. Once again, it's not easy to build up the effect. I think maybe I should oh, finger is definitely way better. It feels a little drying though. All of these feel a little bit dry. Yeah, definitely recommend applying these with your finger. I'm running out of fingers here, but I kind of want to go back in with that black. Because I remember, yeah, there we go. That's much better. I remember Tati's palette. She has that black shadow with like the pearl in it. And I remember her saying that it applies best with fingers. So now you can actually see that pearl. It's just hard to get precision when you use your fingers, you know? Doesn't that look so messy up there? I'm really disappointed with those first shadows. I'm gonna pick up Enigma again, which was that like light teal blue, kind of jean color blue, and try to blend out this crease a little more. And then that cobalt blue. I'm gonna grab the Morphe M507 and pick up the black shade, and I don't even know anymore. It's like it's pulling pigment where I don't want it to be, and then it's not blending where I want it to blend. For the inner corner, or like the very inner part of the lid, I'm gonna go in with Alice, which is kind of like a moussey texture. Pale purpley lavender shade. Ooh. Oh, I like that one. That's pretty. I'm glad that's working with a brush because I can't really get in there with my finger. I'm gonna blend that over, what was that called? Sour Candy, because I'm not really wild about how that shade looks with the other ones right now. Kind of like layered. I like that a little more. This is emotional. All right, so I'm gonna go in with the eyeliner. We'll save some more blending. I'm gonna go in with the eyeliner. I do like the eyeliner. Punk is the black color, and I wanna do an intense wing. Or like relatively. I'm literally wearing pajamas right now. I'm gonna have to change my outfit for this. I really do like the eyeliner. It's a really nice matte black. Have I used the brown one? I have used the brown one. It's super easy to use. The felt tip is nice and flexible. It's just like a great felt tipped eyeliner. So if you were interested in trying it, I definitely recommend it. I like it a lot. It also stays like nice and liquidy because a lot of felt tips tend to dry out quickly. This one doesn't, which I also really like. All right, I am going to pause, finish the rest of my face, and then come back and we will do the lower lash line. And I think I'm gonna wait for lips. I apologize if I have blueberries in my teeth. I got really hungry. Finished off my face. Pretty much used, if you saw my drugstore glam tutorial that I filmed recently, pretty much used those products. Because even like the powders, contouring with powders, I've just been loving it. I went a little hard on the contour though. Anyway. I mean, I need a bold brow, you know what I mean? All right, so the skin looks nice. Let's finish off these eyes. Oh, my contacts are getting really old. So, you know, waterline. I wanna do that first. I don't know what I wanna do with the waterline. I kinda wanna do something like poppy, you know? So I might use, what does that mean, poppy? What does that mean? I've been using this blue like way too much, but honestly, that's my first instinct. But then I also have this pale pink from Marc Jacobs that I love. Maybe both. Let's do both. Cool. I'm gonna use both. Fuck it. So I'm gonna use the blue. This is ColourPop. It's like Prance. I've used it so many times. It's more of a periwinkle, honestly. And I'm gonna use it on the outer corner of my lid. Lid? Like what? And then this is Pinky Swear from Marc Jacobs. It's their fine liner, which I love. I love all of the Marc Jacobs eyeliners. Use that. I'm gonna bring that halfway. I think I'm gonna go back in with the blue and kind of like blend them. I love that because it's like so creamy and so intense, you know? Kind of look like an anime character right now. And then I'm just gonna go back in with that blue and like blend right here. So let's go back to the palette. The look isn't terrible, but it's not my favorite. The blend is a little bit patchy, kind of muddy. Like I'm just not wild about it. It looks really drying. I think I'm gonna grab Enigma, the first blue that we went in with. I'm gonna run that where I put that periwinkle color. I should have used the white or something. I kind of want to revisit this palette. I was excited about the white. I don't know why I didn't use the white. Can you guys see how it's not sticking right there? I don't know how well you guys can tell. Okay, if I could stop removing my concealer though, that would be really fantastic. And the fallout is obscene. I'm gonna go in with Sour Candy again under the pink because I kind of just like want to warm up the lower lash line. And then I'm gonna grab 1,000 Doves. I can't remember if I showed this to you, but it's just this foily pink. I'm gonna place that in the very inner corner. Wait, did I already use that? No, I used Alice, right? Yeah, I used Alice up there. Here. Kind of like blend into that, you know, whatever. Oh my God. I've got a lot of eyeshadow in this eye. This feels disconnected. I'm gonna, just kidding. I'm gonna grab Alice, that like purpley shade that we have on like the inner part of our lid. Do you like how I say we? I just like to pretend like we're all together right now. Right here. The face I have to make is ridiculous. And then that blue is just so disconnected. I'm gonna I'm gonna grab Sign, that like really, the cobalt blue on that flat brush and run it here, kind of like up into the, why won't, this like one area will not hold on to anything for some reason. And I'm like, why though? I need black. I'm gonna pick up Motion, that sparkly black shade. Deepen that up a little more. Running it up into the wing. Just to kind of connect everything, I'm gonna pick up the first pink shade that we went in with Plastic Doll. Why? I'm gonna fix the blend on the top. I'm gonna attempt to fix the blend on the top. So I'm gonna pick up that cobalt blue, try to connect the wing a little more. Just lightly patting over it. I'm gonna do the same thing with Motion, the black color, like that, like literally the tiniest amount. Okay, got a little aggressive on this side, like I don't know what's happening right now. I'm gonna pick up Enigma. Okay. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is happening on the end of the wing? Clean brush, trying to clean it up. That helped a little bit. Don't know what the fuck just happened. Okay, I'm gonna pick up Plastic Doll, that light pink, and try to fix this blend up here. I feel like no matter what I do, it looks patchy. I'm gonna pick up that flat brush, and I'm really trying to connect this. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't want it to look like that, but it won't blend. So I'm just kind of like, fuck it. I'm gonna keep going with this shape and using Motion and this flat brush. I'm just gonna kind of like, not create a cut crease, but kind of draw a line. Because I'm accepting that this shit just isn't gonna look the way I want it to. So I'm going to follow this line. I just need that to look a little bit more deliberate, you know? Okay, and then I'm gonna bring a little bit more of that on the lower lash line. Okay, so now for, like, that's not what I wanted, but it's fine. We're dealing with it. For my brow bone, I'm gonna use Light Up, this white shade. It's like this shimmery white, kind of a pink shift. It's fine. I mean, it's not like, you know, super reflective. Or, it looks fine. It's fine. It's fine. And then using that same brush, did I tell you what this was? Morphe 205 brush, this little flat guy. I'm gonna pick up Free Woman, which is the one that fell out of the palette. But I popped it back in. And I'm gonna place this in the inner corner. I love a metallic silver. All right, and then for my highlight, I'm gonna go in with Artist Couture Cocoa Bling. All right, I'm gonna curl my lashes, put on some mascara, and then pop on some falsies. These are by Swede. All right, well, my hair looks like Justin Bieber, it's fine. Okay, so to finish off the look, I just kind of thought that we would stick with the House of Labs. What's it called? Haus Labs thing. This is the lip liner in the color Drag. There's so much eyeshadow in this contact. It's so uncomfortable. All right, so for the center, I think I'm gonna have to do a nude because, like, what the fuck's supposed to go with this eye? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna use the Stay Matte Liquid Lip Color by Rimmel in the shade Strapless, which I kind of fell in love with in my drugstore video. It's like a nude without being too nude, you know? And then I'm just gonna use my fingers to blend it into that liner. Overall, I don't hate this. Like, I feel like I made it work, you know? But that palette made it very difficult for me to make it work. I will link my last Haus Labs video because it kind of can give you an idea of where I'm coming from as far as my thoughts on the brand overall. I was really excited about this palette because I just haven't seen a whole lot of colors in this range that really speak to me. So when I got this palette, I mean, I love, like I said, I love the packaging. It's super cool, you know, like sleek, graphic, glam. I love, like, that is just, it looks beautiful to me. I was so excited when I saw all of these colors. Like, it looks so gorgeous. There's a lot of filler in these eyeshadows. In my drugstore glam video, I used CoverGirl eyeshadow palettes that were more pigmented and blended better. That's pretty much what I have to say. I'm disappointed again. And I feel like the brand really showed, I feel like when the brand partnered with Amazon, selling things on Amazon, it kind of solidified that there was sort of a cheap theme. I just haven't liked the packaging in the past. It felt cheap to me. A lot of the products were kind of just basic. The colors were basic. I'm disappointed. I'm sad. While the palette itself is visually appealing, I wouldn't recommend the formulas. I just don't think that they're that great, and I think that you can get a hell of a lot better shadows from so many different like brands. So many different brands. It's just not worth it. That being said, I don't hate the way the look turned out, but I mean, I'm not like super happy about, I mean, listen, if you think that they blended fine and you like the colors, do what you want. If you have this palette, I don't know, has it launched? If you have this palette, well, yeah, probably. I mean, by the time this goes up. If you have this palette, please let me know what you think in the comments down below, or if you're interested in it in any way, what you think of this look, blah, 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 whatever. The lips are cute, right? All right, I gotta take some photos and then have a Zoom date with some friends. Half of me is like, does this stuff suck, or did I just like legit forget how to do makeup? All right, I gotta go, bye. Hair looks like Justin Bieber. Stop telling me that I look like Ellen. I don't like her.